Hi there, it's January 17th, and I'm in North Georgia, and it is currently 17 degrees outside. It is almost never this cold down here, but boy, it is today. So, 17 is the number, huh? January 17th, we're doing Proverbs 17, and it's 17 degrees. Well, let's jump over there, and we'll get into it. This is one of those Thanksgiving verses, I call them. Right. Better is a dry morsel with quiet than a house full of feasting with strife. This says the same thing in the NIV down here. Crazy. A servant who deals wisely will rule over a son who acts shamefully, and will share the inheritance as one of the brothers. Tell you what, let's just change them. Servant. We don't have servants anymore, but I mean, some people do, I suppose. The crucible is for silver, and the furnace is for gold, and the Lord tests hearts. Get that? Through fire. That's how he tests you. An evildoer listens to wicked lips, and a liar gives ear to a mischievous tongue. Right? They all plot together, don't they? And this one's very important. Very important. Whoever mocks the poor insults his maker. Get that? Never look down on anybody. He who is glad at calamity will not go unpunished. Right? That's all calamity. Even when your enemies lose, you're not supposed to celebrate. Okay? Grandchildren are the crown of the aged, and the glory of children is their fathers. Right? Got grandkids. Grandkids are great. Fine speech is not becoming to a fool, still less false speech to a prince. Yeah. Fools don't understand that stuff anyways. A bribe is like magic, stone in the eyes of one who gives it. Like a magic stone in the eyes of one who gives it. Wherever he turns, he prospers. Magic. Precious. What does that say over here? 8. A bribe is a charm to the one who gives it. Wherever he turns, he succeeds. Right? But is it good or is it bad? Right? Don't bribe people. Whoever covers an offense seeks love, but he who repeats a matter separates close friends. Okay, this is gossip. We talk about gossip. Whoever repeats a matter. I said this yesterday too. And I bet it says gossip in the NIV. No, yeah. He who covers an offense promotes love, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. Right. Cover an offense. Somebody hurt your feelings, keep it to yourself. Don't go, what this guy did and this guy did. Now you're gossiping, and now you're just going to make people mad at each other. God hates that. Okay? He does. A rebuke goes deeper into a man of understanding than 100 blows into a fool. Right. Right. An evil man seeks only rebellion, and a cruel messenger will be sent against him. Evil man. Let a man meet a she-bear robbed of her cubs rather than a fool in his folly or foolishness. Oh, yeah, you'll do better that way, huh? Let's highlight that just for kicks. If anyone returns evil for good, evil will not depart from his house. Got that? Someone does something nice for you and you return it with evil, evil will not depart from your house. The beginning of strife is like letting out water, so quit before the quarrel breaks out. Right. Don't argue, just Don't go there. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both alike an abomination to the Lord. This goes on a lot today, buddy. Just watch anywhere. Turn on anything and you'll see the wicked being justified and the righteous being condemned. Okay? That's how you know it's the end of days coming soon. Okay, 16. Why should a fool have money in his hand to buy wisdom when he has no sense? Right. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Sometimes you get along better with your friends than your relatives. One who lacks sense gives a pledge and puts up security in the presence of his neighbor. This is co-signing, okay? Don't co-sign for anybody. Don't take anybody else's loans on. Whoever loves transgression loves strife. He who makes his door high seeks destruction. What does that say there? Makes his door high. That's weird. On the wrong page. He who loves quarrels loves sin, and he who builds a high gate invites destruction. Seeks destruction if you build a high gate. That's interesting. A man of crooked heart does not discover good, and one with a dishonest tongue falls into calamity. Right. Some people can't see good. They just can't see it. He who sires a fool gets himself sorrow, and the father of a fool has no joy. Yeah. If you have enough kids, one of them will fall into this category and will bring you no joy. Not always, but sometimes. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Right? I said that other word too. A joyful heart is good medicine. Right? The wicked accepts a bribe in secret to pervert the ways of justice. Yes. And then we always find out and they get in trouble. Most of the time. The discerning sets his face towards wisdom, but the eyes of a fool are on the ends of the earth. Right? Someday, someday, someday. You see people saying someday, someday. You know? That's what it is. Instead of going today. 25. A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her who bore him. To impose a fine on a righteous man is not good, nor to strike the noble for their uprightness. Right? You get in trouble for doing the right thing? Yeah. Sometimes you do. Whoever restrains his words has knowledge, and he who has a cool spirit is a man of understanding. All right. Shall we translate this into today's terms? Keep your mouth shut. Okay. Right. What's that say over here? A man of knowledge uses words with restraint, and a man of understanding is even-tempered. Right? Or a cool spirit. And 28. Even a fool who keeps silent is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he's deemed intelligent. Right. They consider you smart if you just sit there and don't say anything. So that's 17. Let's see what our highlights here. Yes, the Thanksgiving verse. Better is a dry morsel with quiet than a house full of feasting with strife. Right? Don't go to those places if they're just going to fight, you know? It's not worth it. And this one, whoever mocks the poor insults God. Okay, you're insulting God, his maker. Capital M. He who is glad at calamity will not go unpunished. What does that say? Glad at calamity. He who mocks the poor shows contempt for the maker. Whoever gloats over disaster will not go unpunished. Right? Shouldn't be happy when bad things happen. Not even when they happen to bad people. Okay? Whoever covers an offense seeks love, but he who repeats a matter separates close friends. Don't gossip. Keep stuff to yourself. Okay? All these people being offended over nothing today, keep it to yourself. You're just trying to cause fights and break up good friends. Yeah, I like this. 12. Let a man meet a she-bear robbed of her cubs rather than a fool in his foolishness. All right, what does that say over here? Better to meet a bear robbed of her cubs than a fool in his folly. All right. If you know anything, a bear robbed of her cubs, she'll just shred you. She'll shred you and keep going. It says a lot. 14. The beginning of strife is like letting out water, so quit before the quarrel breaks out. Right. Quit before the quarrel breaks out. 15. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both alike an abomination to the Lord. And we know that goes on a lot now. Just listen to the fake news. And now they're saying, oh, this person is so good and so good when it's obvious that they're not, They're destroying an entire country and they're going, oh, he's a good person. No, he's not. Yeah. One who lacks sense gives a pledge and puts up security in the presence of his neighbor. That means co-signing, not a good thing. And we highlighted 22. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Yes. You're healthier if you're happy, joyful. Okay. Didn't say happy, it says joyful. Joyful comes from in here. Knowing you're saved, knowing you're God's, knowing He loves you, knowing where you're going to end up. You can have joy in that. And here's all about politics. The wicked accepts a bribe in secret to pervert the ways of justice. They even did it back then, didn't they? We highlighted 27. Whoever restrains his words has knowledge, and he who has a cool spirit is a man of understanding, or an even temper. Okay? Restrain your words. Shut up. And even a fool who keeps silent is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he's deemed intelligent. Okay? So there you go. That is Proverbs 17 for January 17th. We'll do through the Bible in a year later on today. We're studying about Abram and Lot and Sodom and Gomorrah and all that stuff. So that's interesting. But till then, try to stay warm. It's cold down here today, so bundle up, drink some coffee, read the Bible, or a good book. So, till then, see you next time.